Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Albert and I'm a graduate student assistant at Wayne State University. Here on this channel, I do talk about how international students can secure fully funded scholarships in the form of graduate assistantships and fellowships. If you want to be part of this family, I'll urge you to click on the subscribe button and turn on your notification bell so you don't miss out on any of my videos. Here on this episode, I will be talking about the school giving international students fully funded scholarships in the form of graduate assistantships and fellowships. If you really want to know the name of the school like we always do, follow me till the end of this video. So the name of this university is Ball State University. And without wasting much time, let's quickly run through their admission process, right? So you hit on the admissions on your you hit on a menu on your top right corner, and then you hit on admissions, right? So since we are talking about graduate assistantship, you hit on the graduate tab. So you scroll all the way down, and then you see explore, a page where you can explore the graduate school, right? So you can see graduate school, graduate programs, accelerated master's program, the cost of graduate school. Of course, we are trying to dodge the cost. That is the whole point in making this video. Funding your graduate education, and then graduate assistantships, right? So let's quickly run through their programs. So they do have master programs, certificate programs, and then PhD programs, right? So let's quickly run through the master programs, right? So you can see that this tab is already highlighted. So these are the programs they have for masters. So if you really want to know much about the program, you just click on that. So this is the page for masters in accounting, right? So you can see that they have graduate assistantship, right? So that is all you want to see. So if you want to check, let's check another program. Biology. You run through the program and then you check what they have. So for the sake of time, I want to quickly run through every page real quick. Program requirements, the masters in science is 30 credits. These are the courses you'll be taking. And for masters in arts, these are also the courses you'll be taking, right? And then they have biomechanics, business administration, business education, chemistry. So let's check chemistry. By the way, I'm checking the programs randomly. So these are what they have there: program requirements, the courses you'll be taking, their catalog and all that. So if you want to read more about that, so this is where you can check the funding that they have. They've also written graduate assistantships here, so it means they have assistantship. So if you really want to apply, you can apply. By the way, we will after navigating through the programs, we will check how you can generally apply for the assistantship, right? Computer science is delivered on Coursera, so I'll advise you not to apply. That is if you want to be here in person. The same as data science. English language studies, you scroll down. So for the English language page, you scroll all the way down. This is what they have. Total credits is 32. And then these are some of the things you should know. So you can see Department of Scholarship and Assistantship, right? So they also have assistantship. So let's quickly run through other programs. Maths. You can see you have assistantships, right? So it means they have. So if you really want to apply, I will urge you to apply to this school if you are interested in any of these programs. So by the way, these are master programs: media, music, nursing, physics education. Let's check physics. Scroll all the way down to check uh, department scholarships. So they have scholarships and they have assistantships, right? So if you want to find the scholarship, you hit on that, right? So here they've written, this is, you see what they've written here. On top of the dozens of funding options offered through Ball State's Office of Financial Aid and Scholarships, our departments award scholarships to our own students, right? So they are trying to tell you that aside what the financial office will offer students, they also have their own funding, own scholarship that they give to students. So if you are really interested in physics, you can apply to this school. Special education, speech pathology, statistics. Right. So graduate assistantships. So it's quite easy here. I want to cut this video short, so let's quickly move to the doctoral degrees. Click on that and see they have very few PhD programs, and most of these are fully funded. Environmental sciences, right? Program requirements, you can read through. Concentration, that is your area of concentration. You have biology, chemistry, environment, geology and natural resources, geography and meteorology. So you have assistantship, of course. So these are all the graduate programs that they have. So if you are really interested in any of these, I will urge you to apply. So back to business. So now let's go through their general graduate assistantship page. So you can either click on that or that. So you just click on the graduate assistantship for the sake of time. So these are the types of assistantships they have. So they have graduate assistantship at both states are either full-time or part-time. If you followed my channel closely, I've explained what full-time is. Full-time is working 20 hours per week, and part-time is working 10 hours or less per week. The type of position assigned will determine your tuition remission and other related benefits, right? Like what they are trying to say is that for full-time assistantships, it's different from the benefits is quite different from part-time or half-time assistantships, like I've always been saying in my videos. So for full-time, this is what they've explained here. Like I've been saying in all my videos, full-time graduate assistants work 20 hours each week and can work the full academic year or for spring or summer only appointment. So what they are saying is that you can either work for the whole year, or you can decide to work for the fall semester only, or the spring semester only, or the summer semester only, depending on your department or your assignments, or depending on yourself, that is if you wish to continue. And for part-time graduate assistants, they work 10 hours per week and can work full-time, full academic year, or same as the full-time graduate assistants. You can decide to work in the fall, in the spring, or the summer only, depending on yourself and then of course the funding. So graduate assistants do not work federal holidays. I think there's something wrong with this tense. Graduate assistants do not work on federal holidays. I think one is missing there. When the university is closed, and therefore can prorate their hours during these periods. What they are saying is that on public holidays you will not be working. Tuition remission for full-time, whole of your tuition will be waived, and for part-time only they will pay for certain credits, number of credits, so you can read here for yourself, right? So the stipend, that is how much you'll be paid, right? All graduate assistantships qualify for a stipend deposited electronically by the Office of the Payroll and Employees. Benefits on a bi-weekly basis. The amount of stipend is determined by the hiring academic department. So what they are saying is that they don't have a fixated amount that will be given to you, right? So what they are trying to say is that your department will actually determine how much you'll be paid. So there's no much information about that. So depending on your department, you will know how much you'll be paid. And other benefits, you can check the other benefits. So you will receive university bookstore discount. That is, if you buy a book at their store, You receive discounts, receive assistance in finding health insurance through affordable care or other government and private programs. That is health insurance. They will help you. Access to services provided by Ball State Financial, a division of Financial Center First Credit Union. Receive free tickets to regularly scheduled athletic events. They'll give you tickets. That is, if there's any event that you wish to attend. Receive free or discounted tickets to performances at Men's Auditorium, University Theatre, and more. Right. Mostly, the events organized in such auditoriums are paid for. You need to pay for them before you can attend. But then, if you are a graduate assistant, they will give you a free ticket. Qualify for a free Muncie public. Honestly, I don't know what it is unless you get to the school. So, how to find an assistantship? So here, this is the most important part of this video: how to find the assistantship. Like I always say, if you want to find an assistantship, email your program director or your program coordinator first to know the positions available. So they are not saying anything different here. They are saying that most GA positions typically start in the fall semester. The best place to start when looking for a graduate assistantship is to contact your program director, like I've been saying. They will inform you of your opportunities within your academic department or other offices on campus, right? So you can also find graduate assistantship openings outside of your academic department. That what they are trying to say is that you are not limited to just working on in your department. For instance, if you are in the department of mathematics, it doesn't necessarily mean that you must work in the department of mathematics. Maybe you can find assistantship in other departments like history, chemistry, or even the graduate school in itself. I can use myself as an example. I am an engineering student and my assistantship is not in the engineering department, right? So that is what they are trying to explain here. Eligible requirements. This is what I like. For master students, you need a GPA of 2.75 in your undergraduate degree, right? This is wonderful. That is for your whole 4 years, your GPA should be 2.75, which is quite okay. Or 3.0 in your last 2 years, right? Since it's 4 years, they are saying that, or 3.0 in the latter half of your previous degree. That is in your last 2 years. When you calculate your GPA using your last 4 semesters, it should be 3.0 and above. That is quite okay. It's required to obtain an assistantship, right? So overall, your GPA should be say 2.75, or in your last 2 years, your GPA should be 3.0. So let's say that maybe your GPA overall is, let's say, 2.65, but then in your last 2 years you had 3.0, you qualify, right? Or in your last 2 years you had less than 3.0, but then your overall GPA is around 2.75, you still qualify. So this is quite easy. So for PhD students, a minimum of 3.0 is required, right? That is a minimum undergraduate cumulative CGPA of 3.0 and a minimum graduate GPA of 3.2 on their master's degree, right? What they are saying is that for PhD applicants, since you need your undergraduate degree and then your master's degree, you must have a GPA of 3.0 in your undergraduate degree and then 3.2 in your master's degree. It's quite simple like that, yeah. And they have another interesting one thing I like about this school is that you can actually combine that is, if your stipend is not enough for you, you can combine your assistantship with other campus jobs. So let's check that. Funding, you click on the funding, your education, and then come here, student employment. See what they are saying. General employment for graduate students is a reliable alternative or addition to an assistantship. That is what they are saying. That many graduate students can take advantage of at Ball State to find a position and apply and start the process. What they are saying is that aside your assistantship, you can find other jobs on campus in addition to your assistantship. This is good news. So this is where they laid emphasis on that. They said students with a graduate assistantship who also seek additional student employment must receive written permission from their department and associate dean of graduate school to do so. So that is what they are trying to say. Before you can do that, you must get a permit from your graduate school or your department before you can do that. Yeah, so that is what I have for you today. If you want to apply, you hit on the apply button here, and then you apply as a graduate student, and then that's it. So you can go through the process. You select the program here, then you go on. If you don't know how to apply, I've actually made a video on how you can go through the whole application process. So if you don't know how to do it, just look for that video on my channel and then you watch it. Bye bye. I believe by now you are motivated to apply to this school. If you really want to apply to this school, like I always do, I leave the link to the university's website in my description box so you can apply from there. Do not forget to like my videos, share, and turn on my notification bell so you don't miss out on any of my videos. Thank you.